And welcome back to Movie Nerds. My name is Tom. I am your host. Today we are going through our best movies of 2023. We can only hope that Jared and Aubrey have watched at least 10.
No,
No.
indeed. No, 10 new
Well,
movies.
we're gonna.
Oh, I have.
That's okay. As long as they came onto streaming services, yes, we've seen
Fine,
them.
there's movies, that's fine. And so, but today we're gonna talk about it. Come join us. It's been a while, folks. We haven't been on. The holidays is the very stressful as well as busy season for all of us. Christmas. Unfortunately, the 7% has Christmas and birthdays that slam on December. We had a birthday on December 7th. Oh, no, December 2nd, December 7th, December 13th, December 14th, December 19th. So most of our birthdays are on December. So we've been pretty busy. Although my wife's birthday is coming up this month, as well as for my boy. And then we got one more last birthday, which is my second born, Charlotte. And then we'll be birthday out until December next year. So it's been a busy season. I have not been on YouTube because I hate YouTube because I don't like editing. So that's why I don't do it anymore as much. But so what we're gonna do today, we're not gonna do top 10 movie leaders. We're gonna do the best movies that we saw, that we liked, that we love, that we adore, that we think is a masterpiece.
And we're gonna talk they about have to be movie. Masterpieces.
Well, there's one movie in here that is a masterpiece. I'm pretty sure you guys didn't watch it, and I'll tell you all about it when we do it. But
we all watched it, actually.
No, you didn't.
Oh, we did.
Oh, you did. Okay, we'll talk about it. So what we do, we'll take turns. Since Aubrey and Jared, usually you guys, do you guys want to go? You guys want to be separate people? Or you guys want to do together?
We watch different movies.
We'll
Tom.
be separect people.
Okay.
I'm
individuals.
We are
joined at the hip.
This should be fascinating, folks. Let's go. Let's start. I'll start. The first movie. First of all, if you guys want to see, this is my list.
You need a new hobby, Tom.
I love movies, man. I cramped in about 10 movies in the last 4 days.
Jeez. What?
And they're all Oscars. I didn't have a chance to go to the theater to watch them, so I just kind of like had to wait for them. And so now, if I say a movie that you guys already gonna say, you guys have to pick something else. Does that make sense?
Perfect.
We don't have the overlap, and so.
Can we give our opinion on?
Oh no!
movie?
Oh yeah, you can give your opinion about it. Of course you can.
This is Tom's movie.
My first movie. I'm not gonna do the big one. I'll leave that to you guys. I'm pretty sure one of you guys will have certain one that has an atomic bomb in it. Certain that has a.
You're not gonna start with that one? Okay.
Pink all over the world. I'll leave those to you guys. I'm gonna start out with one that came out on Netflix, directed by Bradley Cooper, acted by Bradley Cooper. It's called Maestro. You guys see it? It is about Who wrote West Side Story or the music? Aubrey, Leonard Stein. What's his name? Leonard
Skinner.
Leonard Skinner. Yeah, I was about to say it, but I decided not.
Who wrote West Side Story? Now, babe.
Steven Spielberg.
I was gonna say the original composer or
original.
What are we talking about? Okay, we'll Google it. Oh, I liked that one. That was good.
All right, talk about this movie.
No,
I figure out who the.
Give me a second.
Layman.
Leonard Bernstein.
Leonard Burnside.
Unless that wasn't this year.
Yeah.
No. The music was composed by Leonard Bernstein. He is one of the best composer and one of the best, maestro, as you call it, in America ever to have. He wrote a bunch of music that came, but this wasn't about his music. This is about his life, what he went through with his wife and his kids and all that stuff. He will get a nomination for best actor, as well as the lady that plays his wife. Now, he's bisexual. So he married this girl who's actually an actress in Hollywood. I don't know her name in here. I'm not good with names, we know that. But she decided to take on this lifestyle with him, that she knows that he is gay and likes men as well. Leonard what?
Bernstein.
There you go. Bernstein, whatever. My wife just walked by. And he lives his life and he needs to go back. He doesn't know, it's just his lifestyle and what he went through and what she went through as a wife, as a mother to his children. And the movie is great, but the performance is what makes the movie even better. You guys saw it?
No.
No.
Didn't
Okay.
watch it.
Negative.
Let's move
I've
on.
heard about it though. I wanted to.
Maestro, Bradley Cooper.
Well, Wendy loved it. She saw it and she said it was great. Bradley Cooper directed this movie and acted as well. So he'll get nominated. He'll get nominated for best actor, in my opinion. But the girl that played his wife, I don't know her name. But she will be supporting actress. She's so good at this one. And it's heartbreaking, as well as I feel bad for him, but at the same time, you're like, you bought onto yourself. And when all this happened in his family, he still composed one of the greatest music ever in history. And so go
Carey
check it.
Mulligan.
It's Maestro.
Is it Carey Mulligan?
Carey Morgan. Yeah. She's so
Oh
good.
yeah, she's a great actress.
She's so good, guys. I checked that movie out.
I
Hey,
read
Dave, you want to pick a movie?
Oh, am I up? All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, there's a few that I liked, but since you didn't go with the atomic bomb, I won't go with the atomic bomb. And none of the others do I feel are masterpieces.
Well, come on, there's a few. I got one.
Ant-Man.
No.
Yeah. No.
So I want to talk about this movie just because it was done independently, and it's a topic that's near and dear to my heart. The Oath.
The Oath.
The Oath. It's about Moroni at the end of the Book of Mormon. It's a theatrical release. It's a limited theatrical release. Very, very low budget. The acting wasn't great.
Wait, where's your badge? Where's your missionary badge?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You got to represent.
Well, here's the thing. Here's why I liked it. I liked it because it was, Book of Mormon related. It was great. I loved the message of the movie. I liked it because it wasn't a big Hollywood production. I'm tired of them. I'm not excited for anything that Disney or Fox, Universal, and any of the big production companies are coming out with. So I went to see this to support a smaller, very small production company. And a small project.
Appreciate that. That's good.
So it was. The writing could have been a little better. The pacing could have been better. The special effects were a little overdone in some parts. The overall storytelling, it came together pretty well. They got Billy Zane in it.
What?
The bad guy. Yeah,
Wow.
Billy Zane's the bad guy in it. He's like one of the
Wait,
last
wait.
Nephites that was bad.
On a side
Oh,
note,
I was like, Satan? Or
on
Pretty
a
much.
side note, isn't the church producing for this upcoming Book of Mormon? For
Yes,
this
like
year?
there are new videos that are
Yeah.
going to come out for the.
But they're gonna follow along out the entire year. They have
Yeah.
I saw.
I
a
think
few
so.
that they're
That's
doing-
one movie I did not see.
The Oath. The Oath.
All right. Well,
yeah.
there's nothing to talk about because I had no idea when that even came out.
Small.
As December
Well,
6th.
production. Okay.
I mean,
I think it might have only been released in Utah. I don't
I
know.
was gonna say I saw Billboard,
probably.
but it's because I'm in Utah.
Probably.
Well, wait,
Okay.
Arizona is practically Utah as
Oh,
well.
I know.
Not yet. Not yet.
Got
We're
the
more
little
dude,
pocket of Utah and pull
I'll
out.
tell
in
you
the
now,
desert.
we're gonna
Side
be
note.
more California than Utah. Just watch.
Side
Yeah.
note: when we were in Arizona
Oh
after
yeah.
Thanksgiving, we visited Tom and his family. But we went to the Mesa Temple. I know this is a different podcast, but the Mesa Temple. I didn't know that they did Christmas lights.
Yeah, they
So
do.
that
Every
was
year.
super
It's
cool.
huge. Huge.
And it was way more comfortable than walking around Temple Square.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Little
Shorts
spread
and a
out.
t-shirt,
many
70
less
degrees
people.
outside. It was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Anyway,
All right,
there we go.
let's go, Jared. What movie are you picking?
For my list. I'm gonna go with one that we just actually barely watched, and it was Rebel Moon.
No,
That made your list?
what?
Hey,
We liked it.
my list is short.
Wait, you guys are
What
hating.
did you like about it? Harry
like,
Potter,
do you-
Star
Okay,
Wars.
hold on. Go ahead. I want to
That's
hear.
literally what I said, though. I did say
Yeah,
that.
it's kind of like Star Wars.
I want to hear this.
Wait, I thought you guys are Star Wars fans.
Look, I watched that movie too, but
Yeah.
you go first. Tell me what you like about it.
That was it.
He's a man of many words.
Yeah, man of many words.
Man, what do you think of Maestro?
Yeah,
Two thumbs
just like
up.
Maestro.
She gave 2 thumbs up. Okay, I have so many issues with this
Yeah.
stupid
No.
movie.
Oh yeah, it was not.
No. We pointed out every flaw. Promise.
Oh,
was-
okay.
I
As long as you
literally
say
was
that,
like-
I'm glad. Yeah.
I feel like that was like it was so rushed, and it was this big of like collecting heroes, and then like
You don't
yeah,
learn
we
anything
talked-
about them.
We talked about all that where like there wasn't enough background and they should have collected less people and saved some people for the next movie.
Yeah.
And
But
Do you know how many people
it
they
was
left out?
interesting.
it was
All these people-
somewhat interesting.
Interesting storyline.
Okay,
Very much Star Wars.
it's just like any other Samurai 7, or like the recently with Denzel Washington and Brad Pitt and Chris Pratt, the cowboy movie,
What was that?
Magnificent Seven.
Oh, the Magnificent Seven.
It's been done
Hateful
before.
Eight.
Isn't that an
Hateful
old
Eight.
one?
Huh?
They're old, right?
Yeah, those ones are all older.
Those are old. Yeah,
Well,
those
the
are both-
Magnificent Seven was remade.
Yeah,
a few
maybe
years
like
ago.
3 years ago. I think maybe 4.
Yeah, there's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Who's
Can't-
like the
dude.
best Heroes.
I watched that movie. I wanted to throw my remote at the TV. It was so bad. The
All
only
right. Well, my other choice was Meg 2: The Trench. So
oh man,
just kidding. I haven't
Not
seen that.
coming in with some heavy hitters, are
I
we?
haven't seen
oh
that.
my gosh. Although I'll have to admit, I've seen Meg 2
Oh,
and
my-
Rebel Moon. Meg 2.
They're both terrible.
But the only thing that I do like what Zack Snyder does in this movie is the visual. It does.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. It looks really good. The fighting was fine, epic. I hated this movie.
Too much slow motion.
It was so bad, guys.
Well, I hated Maestro.
But no,
I haven't even seen it.
Hey,
He
There-
overacted.
4
He
hour.
overacted.
There is a 4-hour version of this movie coming out.
Oh my
Well, that's why
gosh.
Of Rebel Moon.
I literally told Jared, I said, when are we gonna get the Zack
Yes,
Snyder cut?
yes.
Wow.
He can't.
He has it. He came out in an interview said, "That's not my movie. My movie's 4 hours."
That's
Like,
hilarious.
why are you releasing it?
Why release it? Yeah. Why release it in the first
That
place?
one was like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I know it's terrible. Anyway,
Anyways, Aubrey.
My turn.
your turn, Aubrey.
Okay, well there's two that I don't know if you guys saw these ones, but there's Pain Hustlers. That one was
Oh,
one on
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
I thought that one was so good. And there was a series that was almost identical to it. And I watched both of them, and they were both on Netflix from what I can remember.
Who was
But,
what's the series? Who was in it? I remember
I
seeing
can't
it.
remember. The series was smaller people, but every episode would start with a parent who actually lost their child
Mhm.
to the
Oh.
addiction, and they would talk
Uh-huh.
about it, and then they would go like, yes, there is humor in this, and yes, because they're making it entertaining, but this is serious stories,
Yeah.
about like what happens when there's no regulation on big pharmaceuticals. Anyway, so I really liked that one. It was insightful and entertaining, and I don't know. It was just really good. Obviously Emily Blunt was amazing.
She's good.
And now I can't remember who the other guy
Chris
was.
Evans.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Chris Evans did really good, but sometimes I feel like
Al
when Chris
Pacino.
Evans plays anything but Captain America, he's just playing himself.
Yeah, you know what? Recently, I agree with you. There's a movie called Ghosted. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I
Ghosted.
didn't see that one. I
It's
wanted to give it a chance.
Is he kind of like The Rock? He plays the same character in every game.
No, because remember, Chris Evans started out on like the scary movie ones,
Yeah.
Oh, not
in-
another teen
and in-
movie.
and in romantic comedies.
Yeah.
And then he became Captain America, and he got all this
Yeah,
clout.
he was the
and,
Human Torch.
He
And
started
then,
doing,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Flaming
He started
Torch.
doing bigger movies, but even like Knives Out and this guy that he played here, I'm kind of just like, are you playing yourself? These are all very similar.
I disagree with you with Knives Out. I thought he was really good in that as playing a
Yeah.
prick. Because he reminds
He's a prick in
But
this one
that's-
too.
that's,
Well, no,
that's what she's saying.
but
That's
for
what I
some reason he was better he was better a prick in that movie because
He
he
was a
was
better prick.
Pilgrim.
He was a better prick in that movie.
Got to have good ones
Yeah.
every once in a while.
No, anyway,
I've heard he's actually a very down to earth, nice person.
Oh, I've heard he's very nice, but what like he's just playing the same character, I
Yeah.
guess. Maybe
Yeah,
I agree with you,
yeah.
so.
I'll correct my stance on that. He's playing the same character, not
Same
himself.
prick. Yeah.
Same prick.
So my turn.
Yes.
Sure.
The next movie I'm gonna pick, and pretty sure you guys didn't see this movie, or maybe you did. I don't know. It's called Enemy of the Fall.
No.
An
Enemy of the Fall.
I can't say it right. Anatomy.
Anatomy?
Anatomy.
And yeah,
Anatomy of the Fall.
Enemy? Enemy of the
And-
Fall?
I can't say the word. Okay. It is guys, this is one of the masterpieces that I saw.
Anatomy
It is it's about the fall. Somebody fell and dies, and the movie premise revolves around that body. Still telling stories, what happened, who did it, by going through people's lives, different viewpoint. It is a great movie. It's in French.
I was gonna say original title is in French.
Yeah. There is English. They do speak English, but there's a lot of French speaking in this movie. It is, if not the best of the year. It's in my top 3. This movie is so good. And the kid that plays in it, he plays blind. He should, and I want to fight for him, should be nominated for supporting actor, but he won't get it. He won't, because he's a nobody at this point. But he is so good in this movie, and the way they shot this film. I don't want to talk about it because everything is a clue, and it gives it away. It is so good, and it's so good because it's just revolved around this guy who falls from the 3rd floor, and you have to go through the entire movie trying to figure out who did it, and by examining his body and interview, it's so good. I recommend this movie to anybody if you have a chance. It's not on any streaming right now. You can rent it on demand, but it's so good. It is. I don't even know who's the actors are. I don't know their name.
They're all French.
They're all French.
They're all French
But
actors.
this movie, if it was nominated for foreign language best movie, this movie would win. It's so good. I would recommend this to you guys. Both of you guys would enjoy this. Actually, all 3 guys would enjoy this. It would be a fun movie you guys to watch. Go check it out. I can't say, what is it called?
Anatomy of a Fall.
Of a Fall. There you go. It's a great
Enemy
movie.
of the Fall.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Enemy of the Fall.
No, I can't say the word.
That's what I thought too.
The
Go
closer
ahead,
English-
Mr.
English second language.
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna pick another one that I didn't feel got a wide audience. Jesus Revolution,
Oh, I wanted to watch that one.
based on a true story.
Yeah,
I
was
actually
good.
really enjoyed it.
It was the one where it's like the hippies.
Wait,
He's
are we
the
on movie
Christian-
nerds or we're on
Christian churches.
simple
Sorry,
guys?
Sorry, I'm on a kick. I'm on a
Wait,
kick.
change this to church pod.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
really good.
All right, I can talk about that on our other
No, no.
podcast.
Go ahead. What? Tell us about. I'm pretty sure I know what's about and who it's about.
Is it about
But
Jesus?
tell us why you like this movie.
Well, yeah, it's about Jesus. No, what I liked about it was I feel like it's an appropriate time to bring this topic up, and it seems relevant to our time. I mean, the setting is what, the 70s, post Vietnam War, and so all these hippies are just taking drugs to look for meaning, and a couple of them are like, no, Jesus is the meaning. And then there's this huge revolution where this established good church doesn't want to let these people in, and then this one guy just kind of, he makes his way in and befriends this pastor, and so this pastor kind of gets on board with this, and he starts inviting these hippies over, and the church just gets huge. But the established membership is like, nah, this is not what this church is about. We can't have all these dirty people playing their drums and guitars in our church. So I don't know. I really liked the message of like culture versus like fellowship. If that makes sense.
Amen.
No, it
Amen.
looks
It was
good. I
told.
wanted
It
to
was
watch
told
that
really
one.
well. Yeah, you should check it out.
Have you guys heard of that church in Texas where once a year they go like full blown worship, like with this like huge musical presentation with like people flying in the air playing
Yeah,
the
I saw
drums?
Are you
videos.
serious?
The
No, that's
Bible
awesome.
Belt, the mega churches, they do
Yeah.
that. It's not just once a year. They do stuff like that
Okay.
quite often.
They have a
with the mega
full-on
churches,
band.
especially in the Bible Belt area.
Got guys dropping down the ceiling as an angel flying.
What?
The guy playing the drum, he comes down playing the drum.
Wow.
Like,
How's
well,
the music? Is it good music?
I don't know.
Shoot, I'd go to church more often if that was the case.
I think that's the point. Oh, honestly,
No,
Just
they,
to church. I don't know.
they had
Anyway,
they had those mega churches. They called them in Australia. The church name was Hillsong.
Mm-hmm.
oh
I've
yeah.
seen the
Yep.
documentary that just came out about
Yeah,
that.
so they're huge, massive, same thing, concerts, and they would direct it towards the age of like 16 to
Yeah.
26, and we'd run into them all the time, and all it was a giant concert.
You didn't tell me
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
It was like, oh my gosh, it's like it was like erupted here.
oh yeah,
Like, it's an
Hillsong's
issue.
huge.
I knew it was well. It started in New Zealand and Australia, but did
Yeah.
you watch the documentary?
No.
I should have made you watch it. It was so good and crazy and like
Yeah, they do
Hillsong, a
some
mega
crazy-
church exposed.
it was
Yeah.
crazy. You guys should all watch those Hillsong documentaries because
Okay, I'll check it out.
There's more than one.
I don't remember. I know that I watched some on Hulu and I watched something on Netflix. But Hulu and Netflix, they tend to like come out with the same type of documentaries at the
copy.
same time to compete with each other. But you get a little bit extra information on one that you don't get on the other. So I watched multiple of them. But yeah.
All right. So after I successfully derailed our best movies of the year.
And I say this in the name.
Are we talking about movies or about churches? I have no idea where we're at on this
Here,
podcast.
switch podcast. Hurry up.
I'm just trying to avoid mainstream, just like Tom.
No, it's fine. Well, first of all, at least mine are movies that has to do with, you know.
All right, so
These are
here's the,
stories. They're stories.
Dave, okay, go ahead, Jared. What's
so
your?
this is my mainstream, probably the biggest of the year. Well, one of. I'll just go with Super Mario.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You've seen that, Dave, haven't you?
I
We
have
all
seen
saw
it.
this, right?
Yes.
We can talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to, I had to turn my scriptures away so I could watch it.
You had to get your N64 out.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hey, they are making
Don't tell me.
Smash. They're trying to do a Smash Brother movie. What's it called? Smash. What's it called?
Smash
Super
Brothers.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, movie.
Wait,
So,
like a animated or
animated.
okay? As long as they don't do a dumb live action.
I just
Yeah.
read that they're going to try to do a live action Legend of Zelda movie.
They are. They're not trying. They are.
I know.
If they do it right, it could be cool.
That's terrible.
If
They're
they
not-
do it right.
Hey,
If
hey,
they do
did
it right.
They won't.
They
did-
won't.
Did
Okay.
you Wheel, hey, did you finish that wheel to spin the time circle? Whatever that show is. I actually finished it. I actually didn't mind. I didn't-
Second season, they got back on track.
I didn't mind the
Hey,
the
this
last.
is my time.
Okay, sorry.
This is Super Mario
Super
time.
Mario
we don't have
Brothers.
anything to say about
Go
Super
ahead,
Mario.
Super Mario. What's
I've seen Super Mario 45 times already.
But we've seen it way more than that with Ross.
Ross loves
There
that.
was a time he watched it every morning.
Every Christmas gift he got this year,
was Mario.
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 It's Mario.
okay?
Anyways, it was good for and everyone. I mean, you look at the box office, considering that no one goes to movies nowadays. Mario.
It was
Mario
number
did
2.
what?
It came into number 2. As the
Yeah, Mario did really good. I thought it was enjoyable,
I
Number
love
2 behind what?
Barbie.
and that shouldn't have been number 1.
Stop it.
Anyways,
Stop it.
we'll talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude,
No, we
dude.
won't.
Well, I love the fact that every time I watch Super Mario,
No, it won't.
it brings back memories of my childhood playing like the games and stuff. I love.
I
I
know
mean-
I had little gems, little Easter eggs.
Mhm.
The movie isn't that great. Let's be there. This isn't the best movie of all time.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple and nostalgia. Like it reminds you of like what as a kid when we played Super Mario Brothers and all that. I love this movie. I thought it was fun. I had a lot of good time in it. Even though I thought there was a couple of things that I'm like, they could do better. But I love that. Good choice.
Easy choice.
Question. How many are we doing?
We can. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's your final one.
Because that kind of determine the order that I'll
What-
go in.
Yeah, which ones to
but-
talk about?
Anyway, I'll just go off the
Just
cuff on
hey, it doesn't matter when it's not. If you have one, somebody's gonna pick Oppenheimer. Pick
I
Oppenheimer.
haven't seen
One.
it, so I will not be picking
Oh,
Oppenheimer.
you have not.
All right.
I think
Well-
you're the only one.
All right, go ahead. It doesn't
All right,
matter.
anyway,
This is
I enjoyed Flamin' Hot. Did
Oh,
you see that one?
so
I don't
good.
even know what that is.
So
What is
good.
it?
Flaming hot Cheetos.
It was about the man who created Flamin' Hot
Now-
Cheetos. The
No
flavor,
way. Is
Flamin'
it?
Hot. And
It's really good.
So good.
It's funny. It's got a lot.
It's-
really
Jesse Garcia,
funny.
Anna Gonzalez.
Yeah, dude. It's now. It's not accurate. There's certain things that didn't really happen. They kind of like.
What
You-
is? What-
I know. I agree with you, but it was so much. It was so fun watching him. One of my favorite scenes in the movie was when they keep testing it with the sun.
Yeah, testing the
This
sun.
kid can eat it
He was
off.
a janitor.
He was
Is
a
that
janitor.
accurate? Is that
That's
true?
accurate.
You gotta see it.
Okay.
It's
All
fun.
right. I'll check it out.
Dude, it's so good. That's a
I'm
good
sorry,
pick,
there's
Aubrey.
not a lot of Jesus in it, but it is
Dang
very
it.
good.
This dude's Mexican. He's got to be Catholic at least.
Well,
Oh,
this
okay.
is-
There are definitely Catholic references.
Actually, no.
Yes, all right,
in
I'll
the
see it.
show, they talk about praying quite a bit.
Okay, you've sold me.
they do make light of his. He
It's
was a
right up your
criminal. Now
alley.
remember, he was a criminal because he went to jail or to prison for selling drugs, and he got out. And he tried to clean up and stuff, and he made himself. He everything he did was like he was very forced, but the movie was really fun to
Movie's
watch.
Really good.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
Is
Flamin'
that
Hot.
Disney
You
Disney
laugh.
Plus?
That was Hulu. Hulu.
Oh,
I
Hulu,
think it's
okay.
on both Hulu and Disney.
Now, yeah. It's-
Dang,
There's another movie.
You did a good one. I did a crap one.
There is another movie similar to that. It's with what's his name from Ant-Man, first Mexican to become an astronaut. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's similar. But Flamin' Hot is dude. When I saw, it, I was like, "This looks stupid." I just watched it. It was so good, man. It
Yeah,
was
it's good.
really uplifting and like just tell you people could do things even
Well,
though
and it was just like
I
Yeah,
learned a
it-
lot of Spanish.
it didn't have an agenda really. it was just doing what it was supposed to do, which was entertain and tell a story.
Yeah.
And I really liked it for that reason.
And that scene with him and his dad, I thought that was really heartbroken. It's like, oh man,
Really cool. I think
He's
it
looking
also
for love.
helps too if you like, because I grew up around a lot of Mexican culture too.
oh
So like,
okay,
when you have like even a
Yeah.
slight understanding of that, it makes it even funnier sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I thought you said you grew up with the dad that didn't believe in you.
no. Have you met my dad?
Wait, Jim? Really?
Yeah,
He was
you
that
met
way?
him?
Have you met my dad?
Oh, I love your dad. Of course, he's like that. Okay, Flamin' Hot. No, that's good. That's good
Hey.
love. You know what? Because you did that, I'm gonna pick this movie because I don't think this movie got enough love, and that is not Guardian, Dungeons and Dragons, with Chris
Didn't see
Pine.
that.
You
We
I
didn't
saw it.
see that? Oh my!
I saw it. I
Dude.
thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
It was fun.
It was a fun movie. No clue how to play D&D. I've never played D&D. Well, no, let me lie. I tried once. I walked out. I just.
I watched him play on Stranger Things, and that
There
was
you
it.
go. That's all you need.
But I thought being a movie, going into it, I'm like, oh, do I have to know all these things about, D&D, how to play? No, nothing. It's just a story of this group of band of people who try to better themselves in the world of this fantasy world that they're living in. And there's no neat explanation what this is. It's just a story about them trying to be better. And I
So-
thought it was great, dude. It was such a good movie. It's so good they're looking to make a second one, even though it didn't make any money, which I thought was interesting. But
So is
It's
Chris,
got a cult following.
would you say that Chris Pine is underrated
I think Chris Pine.
out of the Chris's?
No, I don't think he's underrated. I think he's
Out of all the
overused.
Chris's?
I think he's overused.
Overused?
He's in a lot of stuff, man. This year, that movie Wish, which was terrible.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
I'm gonna vomit right now. Okay.
What
anyway,
happened?
No, I love Wish.
Oh, sorry, it's pretty bad. But in my
Yeah,
opinion,
I don't.
Pretty
so
sure it was
that's the
written by
thing.
AI. I'm
Normally,
like
I think-
90% sure it was written by AI.
No, normally I
Yeah.
can understand why people hate something, but I genuinely, it's just over. I don't understand why people hate it.
Dave's just like,
So
"What?"
I don't. I don't even
okay, we'll talk about this in a different pile. But we'll keep it. We're in good vibe right now. D&D, let's go.
D&D, good.
So I
I
recommend.
think he's still.
You saw
Yeah,
it,
he's
Dave?
done. He's done.
Yeah, I saw it.
What did you like it or?
Yeah, I thought it was a super fun movie. I really enjoyed it. I don't know that I have any chief
Done.
complaints of it.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was good. You guys haven't seen it? I'll read
No,
it.
not yet.
I would check that out for you guys.
It's,
not
it's
good.
definitely a
Anywhere
better
near.
there's a better team building story than Rebel Moon.
Paramount.
Better- We don't have Paramount Plus. We will come February 1st,
Because the second Halo's coming out.
so we can binge everything.
You can use my password like you're using for Max.
You know what we do need to all do? We need to all just trade passwords. So then
I
we have
know.
everything
There we
together,
go.
Well, Tom has
but then
all
we're
of it.
not.
Each of us
I
pay
do.
for
I know,
one
that's the
streaming
thing,
I
like,
service.
do have all.
But we already use his HBO Max, so I would feel bad using his Paramount Plus as
I
well.
don't care. I don't care. You guys
Just
know. you
because
guys
we're
know.
too cheap to do it.
Okay, Dave, go. Let's go.
All right, I'm switching gears here to something completely irreverent.
What?
The Machine.
Exorcist.
The Machine.
The Machine.
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 I love Bert Kreiser's Kaiser. What's his last name? Anyway, I love his comedy. And The Machine is based on one of his stories that he tells in his bit about a Russian trip, a trip he goes on in college to Russia. It's
not
totally
seen it.
irreverent.
I've
Bert-
never seen it.
Dude, this dude is Mark Hamill's in it as this guy's dad.
I've never even seen
Wait,
it.
I know this movie. I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Never saw it.
Dude, look up even if you don't watch this movie.
But it's not a movie. Is it a movie or is it a special?
It's a
comedian
movie.
show?
It's not a comedy special. It's a fictional story based on one of his
'Cause
comedy
it came out
bits.
the same time as Sebastian Maniscalco, or whatever his name is. Came out
Yeah.
with this movie too. So yeah, I remember this
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
Dave's 3 for 3
3 for 3.
of movies we've never heard of.
Bert Kreiser. Okay, if you don't watch this movie, definitely check out his his bit. Just look up Burt Kreischer, The Machine.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
You'll get, yeah, it's great. But the movie's fun. It's irreverent. It's violent, but
Yes.
it's, yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy his comedy. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I never saw it. Sorry.
check it out. Check it out. I think it's on Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah. Pretty sure it is. Go ahead, Jared. What's your next short list?
My next short list. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The
Across the
animated.
Spider-Verse.
Across
Yes.
the Spider-Verse.
That one was, we watched it just the other day and we were shushing our kids because Jared and I were like, quiet.
Yeah. No, it,
We-
just the animation alone, to be able to, the computer, the people putting that together, that's
Yeah.
pretty amazing how you
Yeah.
do that. I mean, I don't know how you
Every
do that,
single world has a different look of some kind, and it's so
Yeah.
cool.
but I mean, that's
And then
That
and
movie
then-
is, to me, the best scene, and it's hard. The scene is the beginning when Gwen's dad pour
Oh yeah,
out his gun on her.
yeah.
That's that is
that's some
deep.
cold.
That
That's
is cold
Well,
hearted. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
so I don't.
That was a good one.
So what's the game plan? Is it just going to be a 3-movie thing, or what
Yeah.
is?
I think there's just gonna be
But
one
it's
more.
on hold right now because of the special effects. People going, dude, they were not treated well in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were working, they were getting paid like you and like, let's say if a 9 to 5 person, but they were working 80 hours
Ugh.
a week, dude.
And they're doing all the work. Well, not all,
And
but
they're not getting paid
a big portion of it.
significantly more. And just to go a little bit of what the business side of things, it's like it's not their it's kind of like they're both their fault, because when special effects people gets like they put in a bid, well, dude, they want to work with Marvel, and people who and Marvel don't care. They don't give a dang. They'll pay you dirt cheap just to get you in there. But resume wise, you're like, well, we're with
Yeah.
Marvel, but they'll go low on their bid, and then they don't get
And
paid
then they're
enough.
locked in because of that contract.
And their contract, and now on top of that, Marvel can call you whenever they want to say, we do this.
Yeah.
So it's not good to be right now. That's why this movie has been delayed. It was supposed to come out this
Okay.
year.
That's a bummer because
Yep.
we really
It was
liked
really,
it.
it was really entertaining.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac as
Oh yeah,
dude, he was so menacing.
yeah.
I've never watched an animation and like look at Miles Morales was like, you can't beat him. You cannot beat this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he was
stronger.
really-
He's more.
Dude, he's intense.
He's intense. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, half the time I'm like, is he a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know, dude. That is such a good question,
I
though.
think that's
That's the moral of the
part of
question.
the-
Is he doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he is. But is he going about the right way? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's such a good movie. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, go, Aubrey.
Okay. You have my list.
Do wish.
No, we're just not even gonna bring it up because I'm
Thank
not gonna
you.
fight
Thank
everyone for
you.
this. I'm just
Hey, I
you.
enjoyed it.
Jaron liked it, and I
Uh.
liked it, and we can end it at that. Anyways,
The children loved it.
so I will go with Air. I really
Air.
Hey, dude.
Matt
How do I
Damon.
not know these movies?
it's about
Air.
Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan's shoes.
Oh no, yes, I watched this. Yeah, that was a good one.
I was really
That was
good.
really good.
I really liked it. I really
My
don't know what
number
to say
2
about it.
of the year.
I thought it was super interesting. I had no idea
Shoes.
that well, just that Nike was it's Nike, right?
Yep.
That they were
Okay.
struggling.
That they were struggling that bad.
Oh,
'cause
they
for
were
so
str-
long, Nike
Wait,
was
they
the
were
champ.
struggling in the basketball.
Right. That's
Well,
true.
Yeah.
yeah.
They were good in
fine
the
with
running.
everything. Well, that's what I'm saying. They were gonna freaking
Yeah.
cut the basketball division. Like,
Wasn't Reebok at the top, or was
it
it?
was Adidas?
Or
wasn't
is it
Adidas, yeah,
Adidas.
Adidas
is
and
what
Converse.
was doing.
Adidas and Converse were the
yeah.
top. Oh, Aubrey, you picked a great movie. That
Yeah.
is, Air's one of my favorite. And on top of that, you don't need Michael Jordan to be in this movie.
And he was
Right.
And it was so good. I
He should have been a cameo.
Well, I mean,
no, because
no.
then it wouldn't have been about the shoes.
True.
yeah,
It would have been about Michael Jordan, and Ben Affleck directed this movie. Ben Affleck, and he said himself. He asked Michael. He said, and then he said, "What do you want in this?" He said, "You make sure my mother played by a right woman."
Yeah.
And
I think they did. Viola Davis did a great
she's
job.
so good in that, dude. She might be nominated, but her role was so little. Although there's been people in the past that the role's been like 10 minutes and they got nominated for Best Supporting Actor. So she can get nominated too, but she was so good in this
it
movie.
was really good.
My favorite scene in the movie is when Ben Affleck played Phil, what's his name? Phil, the head guy in Nike, Phil
Yeah.
something. And he like, it was towards the end of the movie, he goes,
Phil Knight.
yeah, Phil Knight. He looks fuck it. No one's gonna sell that many shoes. He walks away, and they sold a million something on first year.
And now
It's
they're
such a,
billionaires.
Yeah.
I know, dude. As Air is so good, the acting's my favorite.
Yeah.
So
It's
good.
good.
The
I think,
writing was done really
when you
well. I
get
got
Ben
really like the
Affleck, Matt
dialogue.
Damon, those core like group from like the 90s, when you get them together, it really does create this like little bit of magic where they just bounce off of each other really well.
You stole my thunder. Love Air. That's a good movie. Good movie. No, that's good.
Top that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna top it with one movie, and that is called
Oppenheimer.
So it's called what?
Poor Things.
Poor
Yeah,
Thing.
none of you
But I
guys
didn't
seen
watch
it.
that, but I wanted
No,
to.
no, no.
Poor
That was
Things?
It's
I
with
didn't watch it.
what's her name? Now let's see her name.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stones.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
And what's his name?
Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffalo. If you know the premise of this movie, she dies, and what's his name? Who played the Goblin? What's his name from Spider-Man?
William
Well,
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Willem.
Back to life.
Dafoe.
So it's like a Frankenstein movie in this one, but in reverse, it's the girl this time.
They have to put makeup on him because his face is already kind of
No,
messed
No,
up.
he's not. He's Frankenstein.
Well, I know, but he already kind of had a crazy face.
So, guys, the movie in the beginning, if you guys decide to watch this, I'll tell you this right now. It's the little in the beginning, you're like, what is this movie? This is weird. And the guy that directed this did The Favor. If you guys ever seen that movie, The Favor, with Anna what's her name from Pitch Perfect and Blake Lively.
And a Kendrick.
Great movie. Great movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie, yeah. But the movie was weird. I was like, what the heck is going on? But once Mark Ruffalo character comes into place, this movie is freaking awesome. It's so good.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Those are the types of movies that I like. I really like interesting filming where it's just like everything is interesting to look at. It kind of gives me like the Tim Burton vibes, but like more colorful, more.
And you know what? I got that vibe too, and I was like, I'm okay with it. Because usually, how much I hate his vibe.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, I hate him. But this movie is so funny. Emma Stone will be nominated for Best Actress.
Isn't that going on right now, though?
The Golden Globes are.
That's the Golden Globe. They don't count. They're just stupid people. Anyways.
The Academies.
Yeah, she will be nominated for Mark Ruffalo will be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. He is so good. Poor Things. Go check it out. It is my number 5 of the year. That one is so good. Okay, Dave, let's do a couple more. Yeah, a couple more? Or do you have more on your list?
I've got 2 more on my list.
Okay.
3 more on my list.
All right, let's do 3 more. How about that? 3 more.
Do I have 3?
I'm gonna go with the Christmas movie.
Okay.
That was released on Netflix.
Wait, let me guess. Christmas movie. Okay, no way. Santa Claus?
No. No, Family Switch.
Family Switch.
Oh, okay.
It was a cute movie. It's such a good family flick.
They're all empty because you don't love
So that I don't know. That was good.
Who's
I really
it?
enjoyed it. Why can't I? Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. What's his butt?
What's the spot?
Not Jason Sudeikis.
It's not Ed Helms, is it?
I think so. Yeah, at home.
Ed Helms, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the girl that played what's her bucket in Wednesday. The the blonde werewolf.
Here
in
we go.
Wednesday.
Here we go. Here we go.
Are you pulling up the cast?
I know who you're talking
Alright.
about. The best friend, right?
Yeah,
Emma Myers.
Emma Myers, and then the son. So the parents and the son and daughter switch
It's
bodies.
Freaky Friday.
It's Freaky Friday, Christmas Freaky Friday.
The baby becomes a dog.
Oh yes, yeah, the baby
What?
becomes a dog.
Yeah, the
That's a
baby
bit that
becomes
didn't
a
really
dog.
land for me. That didn't really land for me.
I love the reaction. What?
So they get
Plus, it's got Howie in it. Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel is in it for a brief minute. Yeah, it's fun. They're all trying to like live each other's lives. You know, it's the typical Freaky Friday scenarios. They're
Okay.
trying to figure out who each other are. But there's a moment where the son and daughter, which is the parents in their kids' bodies, they sneak out to a high school party and they get down, and so the whole family's there. They're dancing. So it was fun. I don't know, being a parent of a near teenager, I kind of related to some of the stuff that's addressed there. And
You have
Yeah,
a
she's-
near teenager?
she'll be 13 in February.
Oh, so you have a teenager. Because now
Yes,
kids are
she's a
teenagers
teenager.
much sooner.
She's a
Dave, how
teenager.
old are you?
How old do you think I am?
He's the same age as Tom,
52?
right?
No,
Yeah,
he's, he's,
52. Right on.
You are looking good, man.
What is your secret, Dave?
Those Asian genes. That's
Ah,
what
It
it
is. I'll be 40 in April.
My
The
man.
big 40. I'm still not as old as Tom.
no.
You just needed to throw that out.
Yeah, yeah. Dave, Tom's just
I'm
I'm
old.
still not as old as Tom.
He was
Anyway,
born
Yeah,
in
so that was my favorite
1979.
favorite new Christmas movie, Family Switch.
Okay, go, Jared. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with Leo,
Oh gosh.
the
It's an
Adam Sandler movie.
Got
Adam
a lizard?
Sandler.
lizard?
Yeah,
We
we,
were
kids watch that.
laughing
hard.
pretty hard because it's all
It's
Adam
so-
Sandler humor.
Okay, so
crap.
it's so dumb, right? Like it's so dumb, but so funny. And the kindergartners, for some reason, every time they were on the screen, we started laughing so hard.
It was entertaining.
Maybe we should go back to our top 10.
No, we're just picking movies we liked. You said.
I'm just-
You realize we live with children and all we do is watch.
I live with 3 kids too.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, but you're like an enigma, Tom, where you watch so many movies. We're just
you need a hobby. You need a different hobby.
That is my hobby.
it's a great hobby. He's allowed to have his hobby. I'm just saying
Oh,
that
that's-
like he's not the standard, he's the exception.
I'm gonna send you a drill and a saw and just let you go to
Just see what happens.
yeah, see what happens.
create something.
Create something, Tom. Okay, that's mine. There's not much to talk about it.
Adam
like
Sandler as a lizard.
Yep.
I thought it was funny, and I think it did. Have
And
cute
it's
moments.
got-
it's got his daughters voicing it.
Well, yeah, but it's got Bill Burr in it, and I think he's
Oh, all
hilarious.
right. Yeah, Bill Burr. I love his comedy.
Yeah, he's great comic. If you like Bill Burr.
All right. I'll check out Leo.
Anyways, next.
Okay,
Did
go
you-
ahead.
Did you watch
Aubrey,
it, Tom?
Leo.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of it. I turned it off.
What the heck? Okay, so
You might as well talk about
I'm
it.
not going to talk about it.
No, those two.
Oh, okay. So, I'm doing 3 more, or I have 2 more. I
You
have
have 2 more after
You have
this
3
one.
more.
Okay, I'm gonna get 1. Oh wait, 3 more.
No, just
Yeah.
two.
I'm
Yes.
doing this one, and then I have
And
2 more.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, I just need to know my order. Okay, because I know you guys are gonna give me crap about it, but I don't want to hear anybody else's opinions. I will simply say that I really liked Wish. We love the music. I loved the animation, and I have no qualms with that movie. So if you want to talk negatively about it, let me know, and I'll close your ears.
All right, just give one negative.
What a
Why?
terrible 100th anniversary movie.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Do you realize that Disney is
No. Wait.
struggling anyways?
This is a studio that bought us Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, but they are no longer that studio.
Okay.
You have to say that.
Yeah,
That has-
glaringly
that
obvious by
ship-
Wish.
That ship has sailed, and I
for
will say that.
100th, and you come
but
up with
that's every move. Okay, It is, I personally think it's one of the better ones they've put out since Encanto. Now, do I think it would have the caliber to Encanto and things like that?
Hey,
No,
Chat
absolutely
GPT,
not.
write me a Disney 100th anniversary movie.
But
Title: Wish.
you know what? I loved it, and it's okay that you
Dis-
didn't.
Disney
I don't
died.
care.
Disney died 15 years ago.
I don't care because I loved it. So
I
there.
just-
My daughter loves it, and so
And you
her
know what?
joy
I
brought
have
me
no
joy.
quorum with kids liking those things because when we were kids, we liked stupid things until we grew up and realized it was stupid.
Okay, but you can still like them. Like
I said yes.
Fred.
I agree with you. I
Please
still
tell
like
me,
it.
have you seen Drop Dead Fred? I need to know this.
No, I have not seen that.
Oh my gosh,
No,
it is.
but I've seen Better Off Dead. You've seen Better Off Dead?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Lane
no,
Meyer.
Drop Dead Fred. If you can get through 10 minutes of Drop Dead Fred, I will applaud you.
I just don't find. I don't. The characters are blah. They salt you. They put salt of to the music to flavor to flavor the movie. The music was okay, but for 100th, and
Yeah.
What did you
for-
want, Tom? What did you want?
Where did we get in their 75th
Did you want-
anniversary? We
Did
got
you
some
want Toy
awesome
Story
movies.
5? Is that
it
what
would
you
have been
wanted?
better. Would have been better.
I wish they wouldn't.
I'm so sick of Toy Story. I love Toy
I
Story.
know,
And the
I
last
know.
one
Yeah,
was
they need to let that franchise die.
They're not
They're
letting it,
not.
guys.
It's like
They
Toy
need to
need
let it
another
die.
one. Why?
Toy Story 5 is
Because-
coming.
No, let me tell you though. I will say, I
I'm
can say
picketing
Wish is
the
not
release.
up to par as the Renaissance animation films and those types of things. But I will say, the more that their original stuff tanks, the more they are going to continue to give us Toy Stories and more freaking Frozens. And if I have to see more Frozen in the damn parks, I'm going to lose my mind. I wanted
It's all
something
about the money.
to excel because I just want something new. I need new, and because it failed.
So so
Now-
you're gonna settle for Wish.
No. Now I have to settle for Frozen 4, and I have to settle
Oh,
for Toy
okay.
Story 5 and
Mhm.
Cars 5, or however, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting mad about. I want
Wait,
original.
is it Frozen 4?
Yes. No, it'll be
No,
Frozen,
be three.
but it'll be,
Although
Still.
today,
it'll be
hey,
Toy Story 5.
I made a revelation. I compare Frozen to Man of Steel.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Elsa
yourself.
Elsa apparently blames her parents because they wouldn't let her go with her power. But there was a reason why her parents didn't want her to let go of the power. It's the
Is
same
this
way.
the part where
Hold on.
where Kevin Costner goes in the tornado?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
It's the same way that,
Dumb. He
that
could have saved him right then and there.
I agreed. But
Terrible.
the world was not ready for him. Just like the world was not ready for Elsa for her power. They were protecting him.
Great comparison. Great.
Okay, anyways.
Anyways, your
Anyways.
Tom.
Go on to
Wish.
your movie.
Go. We're done with Wish.
No, we're done with Wish.
Yeah.
Okay. My
I
turn.
wish that movie never happened.
Oh. These men. I hate every time I'm the only woman on here. Just
Well, where's Whitney
What-
at?
What's
Whitney.
the Miss Sandry? What does that have to
Sandry.
do with anything?
um
All right, ready?
females and males tend to like different things quite often.
True.
And
Just
so
like
it
this-
would just be nice to have another female voice.
Get Whitney over here.
No.
She's
she-
not ready. My next movie is Oppenheimer. No one's
Yes.
gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it.
Yeah, you might
Um,
as well.
This is my number 3 of the year. I love this movie. Now I could have done it without the sex scene, but I get the visual why they wanted to put that there. Everybody in this movie was fantastic. The acting was fantastic. Robert Downey Jr. will be nominated for supporting actor. He won't win, but he will be nominated. Everything about this movie was, I love the fact that he can contain one story that has to do with the impact of the world, but yet contain the story within one freaking town. in New Mexico, somewhere. What's it called? What's that?
Los Alamos.
Yeah, and the intensity was good. We got what's his name? Josh Hart. What's his name from Pearl
Josh
Harbor
Hartnett?
back?
Oh yeah, Josh Hartness.
Yeah, he was great in this movie.
Yeah.
Everything about this movie was the pacing was good. You get to suffer with Oppenheimer, what he was going through, and the fact that on top of trying to help the United States, they were trying to bury him for being part of the Communist Party as he's trying to help him win the war. It's incredible. It's such an incredible movie. It's not my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. This is probably my number 3 of his movie, but I think it's one of his best.
Did the bomb go off?
We don't need to know if it got off.
I haven't seen it. I need to
It
know.
had nothing to do with and you know what? People are like, oh well, how's he gonna treat this with the Japan people? Because people are gonna get offended. The way he did it was perfect. We're not talking about the bomb is when it bombed. We're talking about how the bomb became and how it was built and the drama that went into building this bomb. Incredible. I think this movie is one of the best movies of the year. And so anybody else want to talk about it? I don't know. You guys haven't seen it, right?
I thought the soundtrack was lacking and it's not the story I wanted to be about the bomb.
Stop it. You keep wishing.
Lackluster.
You keep wishing.
No, I thought I was great. I the intensity, like the buildup of the test of the actual bomb, like that was so intense. I was like gripping my seat when they were building up. It was silent the whole time, and then you get the blast. That was
so good.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it was good.
You guys should see it. You guys should see it.
You should definitely watch it.
When it's on a streaming service.
I'm sure it will. I thought it already is.
I thought it's, isn't it?
I think it's on Netflix.
No.
Yeah.
It's up. I think I saw it somewhere.
Is it
Yeah.
on something? No.
All right, Dave.
It's my turn.
Yep.
All right. This was another Netflix release with Michael Fassbender. I think it's his first movie. Yep. I think that's his first movie since Dark Phoenix.
Michael Fassbender.
What movie?
The Killer.
The Killer.
Killer. Is he the old man, or he looks like an old man in it, kind of?
No, he's a high assassin.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. So hired assassin, job goes wrong. And like the first 10, 15 minutes is basically you learning this guy's philosophy of how he conducts business as an assassin.
He's a nutbag.
He's totally insane, sociopathic, like no emotion whatsoever.
That's how you become a killer.
But then when it goes bad and something happens to someone he cares about, his whole plan goes out the window. So it's
good.
Yeah, is the reason why this is his first movie because The Phoenix was so bad?
Yeah,
probably. I don't know. I didn't look up.
He was good as Magneto.
Probably not his fault though.
No, it's not his fault.
No, it was definitely not his fault.
I mean, I can say this in the Dark Phoenix, the last scene with the train. I thought that scene was freaking awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I mean, the fight scene with all the aliens, I thought that was really cool, but it just didn't land. And so, anyway, Jen, go ahead. What's your next list?
I'm gonna go with my man, John Wick 4. And I know YouTube seen it, or at least Tom's seen
I've seen it. I've seen it.
So I liked it, but I still think the third one was better than this one.
Really?
Yeah. But
I want to say something unpopular.
My favorite of the series is the first one.
Yeah, the first one's the best one. Yeah. I'm tired of John Wick.
Yeah,
he's dead.
No, he's not. He's not dead.
He's not.
He's not. What? What do you mean he's not? Come on, they killed the character.
They did not kill the character. Do you see him die? Do you see the body dying?
Yeah, he died.
No, he was sitting on the ground. He was just laying down. He's not dead.
He was dead. You saw his grave. He was buried with his wife.
They've definitely played this storyline out like
way too much.
I think they've done this. The series has done some innovative things for action, though. Like
I do agree
for realism of guns in
the actual use
Hollywood.
of guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the
My
most
only
part.
issue is that the first one you set him up to be the boogeyman. No, you
Yeah,
set him up to
Baba
be the guy who
Yaga.
killed. No, the guy who killed the boogeyman.
Yeah.
This bad A that scare of. So like, he's just John Wick now. Let's go hunt him. What?
Yeah.
Wait, you just told me he was the baddest of the baddest, and now you like every assassin can try to kill him now. Like,
Yeah.
Like the name John Wick used to scare people, not anymore. Ever since the
No, it's just part of the world. This
done.
It was
bigger world.
definitely
Everybody's
yeah, it was definitely entertaining, and
it was.
you could tell like it had a, you know, definitely more of a budget. They got a few bigger characters,
Donnie
actors,
Yang in this one was awesome. I love Donnie. Yang.
stuff like that. But I think
It's
they
the same
should-
character as Rogue One.
Anyways, your turn.
Your turn, Aubrey.
I know your
Okay.
last two.
Well, my last two, I'll save the best one for last.
Oh,
I think I have.
which one
I
is
think I have
that?
an idea what the last one is. But go ahead.
The one I'm going to talk about now
Oh no!
is the Barbie movie.
Oh no!
Okay, Barbie.
And I really
You think of
liked
that one
this
as your
movie.
last one?
Shush. I'm talking about the Barbie movie right now.
Uh,
I really, I did really like it. And I
Okay.
think being a girl growing up playing with Barbies made it obviously more enjoyable for me. Like there was a couple of times where I would like we watched it recently and I was trying to tell Darren, like
I didn't want to watch it.
when the Barbies do silly things like when they're falling and they do weird movements and I'm like, that's what you do with your Barbie when you're tossed. Like
Definitely
like,
a girl's movie.
like he didn't play with Barbies.
I played with
His
Ken.
even his little sisters didn't play with Barbies very much, And so there's some things that like just not everyone in the audience is going to relate to if you didn't grow up playing with Barbies.
I
And I
completely
have a
agree
mom
with that one.
who collects
Oh,
Barbies.
she's obsessed.
So
Yeah.
the level of Barbie knowledge that I have goes beyond other people's. So
It's-
for
it's
me, it
Kind
was,
of creepy when I sleep in your mom's room with the Barbies looking at me
I think
sleeping.
he stayed there one time, right?
It was scary.
It scarred
He's
him.
scarred. He obviously.
I had to throw about 20 Hail Marys just in case
Yeah.
it didn't work.
The only reason why I liked or I had to watch and I wanted to watch was because of Margot Robbie. Everything
Oh my
else,
gosh.
I didn't care.
So,
So,
anyway,
yeah.
the
There's some-
soundtrack is really fun to me.
I just can I just say something. Look, I know this movie's not for me. It's not my
no, it was
I'm not the
meant
audience for
you.
because I have no idea what it's like to grow up playing with Barbies.
Yeah.
But did they really have to make the men look stupid?
I think that was the point, though. Sorry, my throat. I agree. They did make men look so stupid.
Like why though? Why did
But
they have to do that?
They were flipping the script on the way that a lot of women are portrayed in earlier movies.
And I agree with
They're
them.
nothing, there.
I
It's
agree.
the whole movie is about flipping the script.
I agree.
And so, did they take it to the extreme? Yes, 100%. But I think that was the point to be made. And even if
I don't know. Ryan Gosling was perfect.
Ryan Gosling was obviously
He
the
was
best
funny,
friend
man.
you were ever
He
gonna
was
get.
funny.
And I
He was
loved
funny.
the singing part with him. And honestly, our Marvel 10 Rings, Simu Lee. I
Simu
can't-
Liu.
Yes, I love him. I think he's great, and I really need more of him in more movies because I think he's a
Yeah.
very good actor. He was in a Netflix.
He was just in another one.
No, he was in a
Wasn't he?
Netflix movie about this girl it was corny, but the role he played was really great. Anyways, I just really liked him, and I thought that he was the perfect parallel to Ryan Gosling's Ken.
Okay.
But the speech that America Ferrera gives to Barbie is, and once again, as men, none of you guys are going to understand that speech and get it's not going to hit you as hard.
It's a little
Why do you- whoa,
presumptuous.
whoa, 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 whoa. This is where the part where I don't. Why wouldn't we understand? I think I understand. I think we understand. I understood her speech pretty well, and I agree with it too. That's
I
the
would
part where I feel
say-
like that's the part where I know it's like why do people assume that men won't get that part?
I think maybe, okay, you can understand it and you can empathize with it, but it's not happening to you in real time.
Which
I would
I
say half of
understand.
what she said does happen internally in real time to me.
to you. Okay, there you go.
But is it the social norm?
Is it the social norm for me to have internal struggles with my confidence,
No. That's fine that you like,
etc.?
yes, no, that's normal. But what I'm talking about is, does society put those labels on you, or are you putting them on yourself in a certain way?
Okay,
Or,
I can
like,
give you
I'm
that
just
one.
saying, like, as women,
Women or woman? Is it
women,
women?
yes, all as all
WIMEN,
women,
women.
yes. It's just a different, like, you can understand it and you can appreciate it and you can see that it's happening to like to women in the world, but it's not happening, the certain specific things are not happening to you in real time that are happening to women. So
Okay.
that's, once again, that's what I told Jared. I'm like, you're right, this movie probably isn't made for you, but your daughter is going to go through all of these things that like America Ferrera is
You
talking
seen it?
about. And I think it's important as dads to not discredit girls being girls and not seeing it as weak. And there's just things that I think our world is doing so much better. It's not as dire as some people would make it out to be a girl, but
Yeah. Okay.
there are things that men will never really worry about that much, and not just like self-esteem. It's like even just like your safety as a woman in the world, things that you don't think about. So just leave that there. That I really
Welcome to our
Barbie
deep dive
movie.
discussion on Barbie. Okay, Barbie.
Anyways, the
No,
movie, great.
great. I liked the movie. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I just
I
don't like that we can't, or maybe the point I'm trying to, that as men that we can't understand or get it. Yeah, we might not be in that shoes, but we can see something that's wrong with that part of the society. But
I didn't understand uh what the hype was. I know it was
okay,
well focused between Barbie and Oppenheimer, and so they fed off of each other
yeah.
because
Oh, you'll never see
I
that
haven't seen
again.
Oh yeah, there was a
I haven't
yeah.
seen Oppenheimer, but they were projecting that show or that movie was only going to get like, 400 million at the box office, and it's close to $1 billion.
Really?
I read
Yeah.
an article.
And same with Barbie. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like.
Well, but I read an article that talked about how Oppenheimer, originally they were looking to change their date because they didn't want to come out on the same day as Barbie because of the marketing that was around Barbie.
Well, Barbie,
And
yeah.
instead they found a way to change their marketing and making it Barbieheimer, and they won't, their marketing team won't claim that. They will claim that was just social media.
Yeah.
It worked.
But it worked in their favor. So part of me is
Big,
like,
big time.
yeah, did you play off of it and you just aren't going to take credit because it wouldn't be appropriate? So it was an interesting time for movies where like movies haven't been big. There hadn't been box office things like that, and then Barbie and Oppenheimer come out and it's just like, so
I agree.
Your turn.
All right, my turn. My
Last one.
next movie, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't see it. It's called Blackberry. Blackberry. It's about the Blackberry, the phone, how it came about, and how it went down once the iPhone came out, and it went down the hill from there. It's the guy. It started the guy from Always Sunny, in Philadelphia, and the guy that does the voice for Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon. He plays the guy. It's incredible. It's Blackberry was literally created by nerds, like literally nerds that just sit around, do nothing but play video games, and once in a while they work on the phone. And they came out with Blackberry. It's about how the company came about, how it grew, and how it went down because of what they did to lure engineer to come working for them. It's a great movie. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. I would check it out. Blackberry.
I never even heard of it.
And maybe because it just came out, but I also just saw on Instagram that did BlackBerry just come out with their latest new phone?
I don't know.
Okay.
The
Maybe
thing
that
is,
was just a gimmick, but
no,
it
in the
still
beginning,
had,
in the
it
end of
still
mo-
had the little
The
keypad
keypad.
on it.
in the movie, at the end of the movie, it tells you the statistic of people having BlackBerry, 0.
Yeah.
Right now, like today's society. Yeah.
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 I
That's
feel bad
funny.
for him, man.
Yeah.
The concept was great. It's just that Apple just took it to the next level.
Oh yeah.
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 So go ahead, Dave.
Okay, well, since you stole my last one, I'm gonna pick something else. Not I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but it's up there. Gran Turismo.
Oh, I love this
It's a
movie.
great movie.
I love this dude. I was so surprised how good this movie was.
Yeah.
And because of this movie, I want to watch more racing, like Lamont. Like
Oh,
I want to learn
Yeah.
more about that
Racing
stuff, man.
circuit.
Yeah. Dude, the movie was good.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
really
seen it. I
like.
wanted to watch that one.
You haven't
though.
seen it?
That's good.
You should definitely check it out. It's not just about racing.
Well,
This character and his
you only
family.
got-
There's like a family, but
Yeah.
it's like his development as a racer. So
I didn't like the girlfriend. It made
yeah, that was
didn't
kind of
really do anything. Like it made no sense in the plot, but
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. But
yeah.
the racing was pretty cool. I was thoroughly surprised.
The way
how
it
good the-
was shot. with
Yeah.
those
Oh,
FPV drones,
Yeah,
and
dude.
helicopters, or
Plus,
whatever.
it's got
like,
Legolas in it.
Yeah,
it
I
does
know.
have Legolas. Apparently, the
And
guy
I
that
thought he was
plays,
gonna play
did
the
say
bad
that.
guy. I thought he was gonna be like a bad guy, but he actually turned out to be.
there wasn't really a
Sorry, it's
bad,
got.
there
it's
was
got
kind of
Will
a bad
Turner
guy,
in it.
but
Give me the credit I deserve.
It's got Will Turner. in
By
it,
the
my
way,
bad.
that was my joke. I said
I
it to
know, I
you
know.
first.
Well said. Yeah.
Um,
Gran Turismo. I like that movie.
Yes.
a lot,
I'll have to
man.
watch it.
Yeah.
I think it's on
Netflix.
It's on
It's
Netflix,
on Netflix.
now, right?
Netflix. Check it out.
I'll have to watch it.
Okay, Jared.
Well, I don't really have any.
Okay.
But I did watch Extraction 2.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
guys, to avoid a helicopter 50 caliber guns, all you have to stand behind is a ladder, and you won't
See?
get hit.
See,
A
but
ladder.
Tom has seen all these, so they must not be that bad.
I just don't. I just look. I love.
Once
I
again,
like the
don't
movie.
let
Hey,
Tom stand.
Yeah, Tom's not the standard on this. Dave, have you seen Extraction 2
I fell asleep.
in an
That's-
action movie?
It wasn't.
That's not. a
I
good
don't know.
movie.
It was the same kind of stuff
Okay,
over
fair
and over.
enough.
and over.
The first one was better.
The first one was pretty good. I like the first one.
and the way they brought him back to life, I'm like,
Okay, well, the other choices I could have went with, Guardians
65.
Guardians with
Or
the weird
Fast
creatures.
or
X.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was fine.
Those are Ant-Man was garbage, man.
What about Guardian of the Galaxy 3?
It was okay.
It's better than Ant-Man.
Yeah, better than Ant-Man.
I hated the weird creatures. I couldn't get
Oh.
over it.
Which
I
weird
can't get over
creatures?
the mutilated creature
Oh.
friends, and then I can't get where the bat.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking in
the people,
Guardians?
the people that they
In
experiment on. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, or it was still going back to Meg 2, The Trench. So
I lost it when I saw Chris Hemsworth's character hide behind a ladder and being shot at with a 50 caliber by a helicopter.
that
I'm
is a
like,
He's back-
strong
He's back on
ladder.
Extraction.
I'm seriously, what are we doing? What are we doing?
ladder is made out of level 3 body.
What is
armor.
going on here?
Yeah.
He should have been shot like 3 times and
Oh,
dead by
okay.
that moment. I'm like, what are we doing?
Anyway, that's fine. Next.
My turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh god, we already know.
Hang on. Hang on, hang on.
Hold on. Okay. Here we go.
This
Shh, shh, shh. Let me say it. Welcome to the Eras Tour.
oh dumb. Dumb. That's not it's not even a movie. It's not a movie.
Excited.
Uh,
Anyways, that's all I
Was it
really
Taylor
have to
Swift?
say.
yeah,
Taylor
it was.
Swift,
Okay.
The
Taylor
Eras
Swift.
Tour. So good. 3 new songs in the extended edition.
It's not a movie.
It's all right. It was playing in theaters and it got nominated for awards. I see no issue.
But it's better than the Beyonce one.
I didn't see the Beyonce one.
No one's doing it.
I didn't even know there was a Beyonce one.
Exactly.
She's
There's a
very
Beyonce
talented
one?
in her genre and in her realm, but sure, like I'll be honest, like Beyonce music's just not my jam, but I can respect it and be like, she's still an amazing artist. She's an amazing talent.
Yeah.
And but when it
I don't need
comes
to. I hate her. I don't like her. Hypocrite. Just like
Well-
LeBron James. All those people.
anyways,
Well, to be fair,
back to Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, I mean, it beat out the Marvels.
As it
I
should.
mean,
And okay, but listen, it beat out the
Marvels
Marvels, and it
didn't
was
do
only
Guys.
in theaters for a month.
I can list 5 movies that beat out the Marvels.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
okay, it's not as bad.
Okay, but it was only
Not a
in
good
theaters
comparison.
for a month, though.
Okay, my bad. It beat out.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, it's got Leonardo in it.
Okay, first of all, that movie was not made to make movies. Have you seen that movie?
So I
No.
haven't seen it. It looks good.
It's
Though.
it's so hard to. I can't watch it again.
Yeah, it's one
Is
of
it
those.
bad?
It's
No,
not, no. It's a
it's
good movie. It's really good,
It's
but
like
it's hard,
what was
intense.
that movie?
It's like Schindler's List. You can only watch it once.
yeah.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, like they're hard. To
Well,
watch.
okay, it beat out Haunted Mansion.
I like Haunted
was good.
Mansion,
That-
man. Haunted Mansion was fun.
My
I don't
mansion
care what
was
people
fun.
say.
Anyways, back to the eras to work.
Gosh.
And Godzilla.
The
minus
filming and the choreography and the music makes it amazing.
Uh.
So you're welcome that Taylor Swift is in the world. You are blessed.
All right, my last one.
one.
Dave's not even listening. And
Yeah,
I
Dave.
Okay, before
Dave,
we
I
go.
listened through your The Oath. You can listen through my eras.
The oath. Come on, dude. You put the oath. Give me a
You
break.
watched the Oath, man.
Did
Okay.
watch the Oath. It's true.
Okay. Before I did my last
Didn't
one,
beat out anything, by the way.
I want to give a shout, like a little mention to like other movies that I thought was really good that didn't make the. Killers of the Flower Moon was great, guys. It's just a hard watch, really hard watch. Dumb Money, go watch that.
Yeah, I've heard that's really good.
What was
That's
that one
what-
about?
That's
It's
about,
about
the
short
GameStop,
squeeze, the GameStop short
GameStop
squeeze.
one where they made millions upon millions off of us.
Yeah, I missed
I
that.
wanted
I
to-
was stupid. I could have made.
wanted to
I
watch
could have
that
made some
one.
money.
It's a good movie. Go watch Dumb Money. I saw May December. I thought it was kind of weird. The acting was great, but it wasn't
May,
that.
December.
It had Natalie Portman and what's her name? It's a Netflix film.
Hmm.
Oh, not Netflix. It's on Netflix, and so but
That one.
Past Lives. If you guys haven't seen, if you guys like Korean people, Korean movies,
You know,
I
Past,
do.
Past Lives is a great movie. It's number 4 on my number 4 on my
Put
list. I
it
believe.
on my list.
One of the ones that didn't make the list. The Covenant. You guys get a chance to watch that. That's actually a good
I
movie.
just saw
Oh.
that on. Well, I
Great
didn't
movie,
watch it,
man.
but I saw.
But there's Joyride. Joyride is so funny, so filthy, and it's so funny, hilarious. Number one comedy of the year.
I should probably
But-
watch that to balance out the Oath and
Yeah,
Jesus Revolution.
apparently.
Yeah.
To that.
All things in moderation, Dave.
But the number one movie, and I have to put a number one movie on my list for 2023, is Godzilla -1. The
I'm
best
just looking that up.
Godzilla.
movie of the year. And you know why? Not because of Godzilla. We watch many Godzilla movies. We don't give a shit about the people who's in the movie. Am I correct?
Godzilla.
Right, you watch it for the kaijus.
We just watch for the Godzilla fighting and stuff.
Mhm.
Guys,
Mhm.
this movie made me cry because of the humans. The human element in this movie works. And it's better if this movie would have been would have been fine even without Godzilla. If it's about the people in it. Don't know the name of the actors and the actress. Do you know why it's called Godzilla -1? You ever gone to those warehouses where it says safety for 330 days, and then
Yeah.
when something happened, they go back to 0? Well, World War II
Oh yeah.
went back to
Okay.
0. Godzilla went back to -1, so that's why it's called -1. It is
Okay.
a great film. That Godzilla is not the Godzilla we know, who is our friend who protects Earth, even though he destroys half the freaking planet.
Yeah.
This Godzilla is mean, is pissed off, and wants to kill everybody.
Well, it's got 98% on Rotten.
It is. awesome. It made me care about the human elements. You don't a movie if a movie doesn't Godzilla movie doesn't do that, guys. I feel so bad for this guy. He is kamikaze uh, uh, pilot who didn't want to die, came back and was disowned, was dishonorable. But
Yeah.
because the bomb happened in his town, and he had to live through that, dishonorable. And I don't want to give it away. I want you guys to go see this. Once it comes, watch it.
Had
I
a pretty low
already
budget, didn't it?
dude, 80 millions
80 million was the budget.
was the budget.
Wait,
80
the
million.
only character that we should care about in all of the franchises is Matthew Broderick. I remember watching that Godzilla so many times growing up, and that thing scared the crap out of me.
No, dude, this has this one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't want to give it away, but I want to hype it. It has Jaws feel. Like you feel
Oh,
like
Really?
this is one scene. They're going away from him, and he's coming after this boat, and you're just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna die. It's intense. It's so
question,
good.
though, is this because I'm just looking it up
Yeah.
and that does it have to do with the Godzilla that came out in like 2019?
No.
No,
This
it's
has
completely
nothing to do.
different.
This is
Yep.
pure separate from our friendly
Oh.
neighborhood Godzilla.
So it's different than Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Different.
Oh,
This
wow,
is
what the heck?
this is a me Godzilla. My number one movie of the year is Godzilla minus one. It's a great movie. Go check it out, guys. You would not be disappointed. It's so good. The ending is
How's
good.
the soundtrack?
Oh shit.
We're going back to Wish again.
Anyways, well, it's been good, guys.
Yeah. I want to thank my panel. We want to do something different. I'm not
welcome.
sure Wish will make my top 10.
You're welcome. I put it on this list specifically so that it got the recognition it deserved.
All right.
And
It
it's
doesn't
gonna get
deserve it.
about all the recognition
Yeah.
it deserves.
I want to thank my panel for sticking with this podcast for another New Year's coming, 2024. I most likely will not do a lot of YouTube this year. It's just because podcast is that's where my what's it called, my traffic is more
Your
of my
people.
podcast. Those are my people. But when I do like top 10 reviews, and so maybe I'll put it up, but we'll see. But anyways, want to thank you folks for sticking with us. Happy New Year's. Let's make 2024 some good
Great
movies.
again.
And don't tell me there's no original movies, because I just gave you like 5 original movies out there.
What about for 2024? We got Dune 2. We got this, not the third one.
Wait, what?
Should we do our top 5 most anticipated film of 2024?
They're all secret.
Okay, come up with 5. Anyways, folks, until then, be kind.